Hi everybody and welcome. Alrighty, let's do some quests.
Let's see what's on this ball.
Alrighty, so we're halfway through Ground Pounder, the quest. We're basically at the very end of it, so still got this to do. Go to the research camp, then do the space battle, and then do the final battle on the ground. So let's do this, finish it off.
Environmental alert.
So we're playing at 50%, 56%. That's 10% extra from sleeping, so that gets added on top. Doesn't show it, but yeah. So this is what we play. So very hard. All space battle is extreme. Yeah, we've got weighted ammo, carry capacity reduced. We can only store stuff into our ship cargo only inside the ship if we're inside. This one we change all the time. Depends when we want to sell stuff. But yeah, it's reduced. Slow healing. This is a risky one to have because you can actually get killed by it. Like you take a healing potion and a healing stim, and yeah, it doesn't have enough time because it's more slower than the normal one. It You can get killed before it even take effect. So um, after that, so that's it. 56%. All right, let's go do this. Oh, good.
Corporal Mahoney radioed you coming, but I didn't know if we could hold out. Not all of us made it. But you're a regular hero. I don't doubt it for a second. Mahoney said for us to go to ground. There's a cave nearby we're going to hole up in until this is all over. Don't worry, I'll keep the civvies safe from here.
Mahoney said the research camp is all clear. I don't know where we'd be without you.
Most likely decomposing in some unmarked grave. Good on you both for making that mission of mercy a priority. Our job is to protect the civvies and never leave a soldier behind. There ain't much room for honor in this damn business, so we have to hold on to what we can.
Captain, you should bring up your plan. I believe it's a good one.
The Spacers haven't attacked yet, but they've been shuttling men down beyond the ridge. We cannot let them keep reinforcing, otherwise they'll overwhelm us. So we need to take out their ships. The only rest a Marine gets is in the grave.
I concur with the captain. We can't hold out if we don't cut off the manpower.
The Spacers have 2 fighter groups. If you take those out, the enemies will be stranded. So launch that fancy ship of yours and get to work.
Ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1, go! Nothing like hitting orbit.
And blow them to shit.
You guys get the joint of those shields.
Their frag
Enemy
line
shields
is
are
crippled.
coming.
They're not escaping.
Fire everything you got.
We have disabled their suit.
Light 'em up!
Target's frag has been knocked offline.
Either Mahoney to the stranger. Stranger, you read me? We got Spacers incoming at the outpost. Whatever you did up there has lit a fire under their asses. Get back, pronto! We need you!
Prepare for combat. You are not statistically likely to survive this encounter. Activity in the area has ceased.
Heyday. Now. Give me some cover! Just die already! Just die! Sitting ducks out there. Move! Need to fall back!
If we hold together, we will win.
Take this! Oh! You're next! This ain't got you! Anything! Open up! All the way! What? Picking us off!
You're done.
So many people.
That's the price of command, Torres. Every decision leads to blood. You can drive yourself crazy with counterfactuals. Focus on the good you did. We did, here. Some things, you never get over.
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you. I almost want to write back to the Freestar and ask them to give you a medal.
Now wouldn't that be the damnedest thing? I could put it on right next to my meritorious star. You'd save me a court-martial if you just give me your thanks. Might be you want your medal, though. It's certainly earned.
I'm not sure if I would have done all this if the roles were reversed, Young. But I will never forget you.
You're young, and you've got a future ahead of you. A bit of advice. I've been passed up for promotion more times than I can count because I've always stuck by my principles. There's a million ways the bastards in command will ask you to compromise. Little ways, big ways. Don't. It may hurt your career, but I look back with pride at my service. Especially today. You see?
I sincerely hope I never see you across the lines on the battlefield, Captain.
If you do, Lieutenant, I will do my duty.
Not if I do my duty first.
Soldiers, it's time to get out of the Freestar's hair.
Okay, that's out of the way. Get back to our trusty ship. Empty. Empty.
Another derelict vessel has been found. All hands aboard were dead, and the signs point to Maroon itself. The call has gone out for both Three-Star Collective and United Colonies Security to unite and do something about this common threat. But cooperation is in short supply after the Colony War. In other news, Maroon Zealots have been sighted in the Moloch, Zosma, Ophion, and Akaran systems.
Is something amiss? If I can take a few things, I will. Goodbye.
Journalistic integrity at its finest. And then
I want to do your business quick. The Rangers plan on dropping by. Well, all kinds of things. What are you looking for?
If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. I'm sure I got what you need.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing.
Walked in and tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
You got some business with me? Oh. Well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers? Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
Journalistic integrity at its finest. SSNN.
Got anything you need to offload? Trader Thor? Sure, have at it.
What it takes to tackle the business world. Fancy yourself a megacorp megastar? Then jump on over to Neon and apply in person at Ryujin Industries, the fastest rising corporation in all the settled systems. Power, prestige, money. As a member of the Ryujin family, you can have it all.
Can I help? I'm right behind you.
Spacers are a menace everywhere. But on the Altair system, we've heard that an unlikely alliance pacified the system. A credible source said the Freestar militia and UC Marines banded together to defeat a large force of Spacers preying on colonists in the system. When reached for comment, UC Command said that the Marines were involved in routine training exercises. Whatever really happened, it's good that at least one system is safe from Spacers today. The Heart of the Settled Systems, SSNN.
blasting off now. Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Jump down. Take that, Dad. Try to spin down. Jump as smooth as butter.
Enemy's jump drive is offline. They lost you! Hit them now!
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Had a good sleep? I hope what they're carrying is worth all this trouble. And that, my friend, is how we do things on Jemison.
Hey, Claudie, welcome. Good to see you. Sit back and enjoy, buddy. It's just you and me. Just the two of us. Do, 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 do. Just the two of us.
Get away! I'm going to end you!
Yeah, we've got Sarah being tough. All talk, no kill. Alrighty. But good to see you, buddy. And good luck with your exam. Good luck. Got my fingers crossed. Yeah, having fun killing things. Actually, it's quite fun playing by yourself, even if there's nobody in the chat. Like, you just forget about the chat, yeah, and you just play your game. And really, I think it's much better. Don't have to, yeah. So, not saying that, yeah, it's a problem that you're in the chat, but yeah, you're always a pleasure to talk to. Okay.
Found me a target. You won't get me, though!
You shooting at ghosts now?
No. I'm shooting at spaces. Ooh. Now, one of the reasons you always take a companion with you when you do these rescue operations is that every time you free the captive, you get three settings, three options. Talk, set free, which is R, and then I don't know what the first word is. Equipped and free, or I don't know, talk and I don't know, something and free. The one you want to choose is the second option, the R, set free, because that will guarantee you 100% affinity with whoever you have with you. So watch, Sarah will like what, because I'll let her free, Sarah will like that. See? Sarah, 2.5%.
I just knew the Rangers would come through. I never lost faith.
All in a day's work, Rangers.
You Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my route.
What? You want a route? Okay. pretend we didn't hear that. Alrighty. So, yeah, if you want to get your companions' affinities up fast, and progress it, so what you do is you get these little rescue missions, and you take all your companions. Oh, you can only take one at a time, but yeah, you can get their affinity up quite fast. Sarah's. This is a mod that gives me a glance of all my companions. It's only the constellation ones that you really care about. The other ones, you can't marry the other ones. And it'd be quite weird marrying Vasco, for example. Okay. But yeah, Sarah's at 28%, Sam. Now, the thing is, with these 4 companions, one of them will die eventually in the playthrough, and it'll be the one. What will happen is, towards the end, this is spoiler alert, towards the end, whoever you have the highest affinity with, the game will put. So let's say, we'll take this for example. So if we were at that point where one of them was going to die, there's a certain quest that it all happens in. What would happen is the game would put Barrett's, because he's got Barrett and Sarah. So one would be on the station, on the eye, and most probably Sarah would be in the lodge. And this is where it gets complicated. You have to make a choice who you're going to save. So if you go to the eye, you'll save Barrett, but Sarah Morgan will die. And if you stay with Sarah Morgan, Barrett will die. So, like it or not, you will lose a companion along the way. So, yep. Just knowing that, you can sort of like make. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna make Sarah die. Give her the highest affinity, and make sure, because like Sam and Barrett and Andreja are very important crew members. Sarah, I can replace. So, not as good as Sarah, but close to. Alright. So we're freed, I think.
Don't leave any of that behind.
If you say so, Sarah. How do we get out of this place? Hello, Helga. All guns blazing. Welcome to the stream. What time is it for you? 3 o'clock in the morning? Okay, what's next? Oh, we have to go report.
I have something for you when you have a moment. Here, I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
Alright, Claude, you good luck with your exam. And I'll see you after. You'll drop by. So I'll catch you. Good luck, mate. Good luck.
Getting high gravity readings could make progress somewhat difficult. What can I help you with? Okay, but I have to say, I don't like being left behind.
Thinking about joining up with security. I think that job would suit me well.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go? Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal. Follow me.
It was, interesting. Uh-oh. All she wanted to do was talk about Aquila City's history. I got a 90-minute lecture on the great
We're
Solomon
headquartered
Code,
in the
founder
upper
the
floors
Three
of the
Star
Rock,
Collective.
but we also
How
have
pathetic
remote
is it that I
stations
think
throughout
the guy who's been dead for more than 100 years.
I respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshal?
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you. I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Free Star Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Free Star Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Excuse me, Helga, the chat's not your personal chat room. If you want to talk to me in private on Discord, but yeah, don't come into my fucking stream and fucking, you know, talk private stuff in public, alright? So if you got an issue, talk to me in private, not in the stream, or I'll boot you right away. So
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good.
Orbital pattern locked. Easy.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right, that's it. You're clear to land.
Landing gear's ready.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City. Oh, I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and... Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Hate to use force, but I've got a duty. They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe at us. Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. These are other reasons I don't get as much field work as I used to. You're a natural tracker. You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
They're right in that damn neighborhood.
The standoff with the bank got to keep the marshal tied up for a while.
Wait. You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted?
That don't concern you. If the Rangers get in our way, then they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post. Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can. You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? If you think I give a damn about the Freestar Rangers, then you've got no idea who you're dealing with. Matter of fact, that just makes it even more fun. Air 'em out, boys! We've been found out! Don't let them leave here alive! We're the best there is!
Damn! That was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
Environmental alert.
What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230. It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day. Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand: that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam. This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. New targets active.
We are hit. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score. Or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active.
New ally active.
Ally active.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and... and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better...
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Well, let's get to it then. So, looking at the data? Checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Clear Tier 5, huh? Damn impressive. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 5 years. You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. Even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance. Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, You want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies? Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard? Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Okay, so been very quiet at the moment, but there's a reason we come here, Vulture's Roost, and this is associated with the mech, the Vasco mech mods. So, and there is a reason we came here to Vulture's Roost, because it's the only place you can get a lot of and all types of contraband. So, and I'll show you when I land, but yeah, to make Vasco's mech transformation mod work, you need two parts of contraband, mech components and AI something something. So that's why we've come here to Vulture's Roost. So yep, we're gonna land. We're gonna have to fight our way through the whole thing.
Landing gear. Check. Thrusters. Check. Insight. Clear.
Alright, so just to explain very quickly what we're doing here and why we're here, and so it can all make sense. When you install the Vasco mech, I don't remember the exact name, but it turns him into a mech. But it's not a retexture. Most of them are like, they got Vasco, and all they do is retexture the skin of Vasco to make them look different. This is different. This is actually an armor piece that you give to Vasco. So if we come to an industrial workbench, we'll see it in there. We can build it, we can make it. So over here it says Vasco mech armor. Now the problem with the Vasco mech armor is that we need 2 components that are actually contraband, and then you need a whole lot of bunch of other stuff, which we don't have any titanium. Which I did. So we might have to change this whole process, go get some titanium and then come back here, because part of the whole thing is you want to find mech components, which is contraband, and you also need sentient AI adapters, which is also contraband. So and if you don't have a ship which has shielded cargo, it becomes complicated, and it is wise to have a bench on your ship to build the stuff in the first place. But what we're going to do, very bad planning here. We're off to Jemison, buy some titanium.
There is a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for coming in.
Alright, we've got ourselves some titanium. But where's Jaffa? There's Jaffa. And we want to go to Jaffa. Yep, this is the planet. And Vulture's Roost. That's where we want to go. Now we've got the whole everything, and on Vulture's Roost, like I said, you'll find every single type of contraband. If you're into the contraband thing, and it tickles your fancy, yep, this is where you come. You can walk away with a lot of contraband, but you have to fight your way through it. So, all right, let's do this. We're gonna make the Vasco. It's the equivalent of a spacesuit that you put onto Vasco. Basically, that's what it is. And you can upgrade it. You could put legendaries on it, which is real cool. So, yeah, let's go do this. Jump. The reason I'm doing this is because when you install the mod, you go like, I'm excited, I can build his armor. You see the two contraband components, and you're going, where can I find these two pieces of contraband in the same place, and be able to build your build Vasco's spacesuit or armor. So let's land. Vulture's Roost, land. And like I said, there's a lot of combat ahead.
Landing struts primed, retros firing.
Hey, Grogu. Alright, let's go. Hey, Gora. You're nice and quiet, aren't you? Alright, because I don't like a nighttime, we'll make it daytime. We'll have a good nap. 9 o'clock in the morning's good. You have to do this during the day. You can't do it during the night. You'll just get annihilated. Alright, let's check out. We can change that. I'm not going to be seeing any vendors. What else? Put that to extreme. Put that to extreme. Now, just a quick tip with these two top ones. Combat and ship. When you're on the ground, max out ship damage. That way you can get the maximum, because you're not going to be fighting any ships in space because you're on the ground, and vice versa. When you're in space, max out enemy combat, put it to extreme, and that way regardless of what you play, ship combat. But yeah, when you're in space, put this one to high. When you're on the ground, put this one to high. So it's just a little tip. But the thing is, that means you have to keep on opening up menus and changing settings. The best is to come to very, as they say, try to come to a final setup, which you don't have to change. The only thing I change in this is my setup, 46%. If I sleep, it goes up to 56%. I don't get involved with afflictions and all that. They're too complicated. And yeah, Todd Howard wasn't joking that they're quite extreme, and that's why they nerfed him. But this is the setting I've got, and it's a constant 46%, except when I go to land on a planet and I change the vendor's credits to maximum. And so all I do is just change this one, bang, 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 and greatly increased. You got around the vendor's got maximum credits around 25,000 credits or something. So yeah, but yeah, when I'm in combat, it's all like this. So, all right, let's go. Did we sleep? What time is it? 9? I might as well make sure we did sleep. Vulture's Roost. Alright, guys.
Environmental alert.
So what we're doing is looking for 2 pieces of contraband. The mech warrior, the mech contraband, and the AI contraband. And this place is loaded with contraband, by the way, so if you're into contraband smuggling, this is the place to come to. Alright, let's go in again.
I need cover now. Target locked.
That's where you are. You're on top,
You're done.
contact. Holding position. This is over. Show yourself. Clear. Engaging target.
not a safe place to go outside there. But we're in the spot that we want to be. We'll find the first component somewhere in this complex, so all we have to do, there is a chest where you can get all the keys to the doors, by the way. There's a set of numbered doors, 1 to 5. which you have to open. They're all locked. You can open them up. You can open them up normally, or you can find a set of keys that opens up all the rooms. So we're not at that point to find the chest with the keys, so we'll just do it all manually. Okay, so the first type of contraband you will find is stolen artwork, Aurora, and you can collect this, go to the den and sell it. Make sure you don't forget it, you got it on you, but that's not what we're looking after. There's more contraband in here. So they just got Xeno warfare tech, which we're not looking for, and black market antiquities. Again, we're not looking for this. Like I said, it's up to you. If you want to collect it, go to the den and sell it. I have a habit of never picking up contraband, because I pick it up and then I forget I've got it. And I don't even put it into my hot cargo hold, so yeah, I get into extreme trouble picking up contraband. So this is an exception. This is to make a mod work, so we're looking for specific parts of types of contraband. What else is here? Organs. Yeah, you want organs? And yeah, we'll take that. Okay, so like I said, you got these numbered rooms, like 1, there's number 2, there's the bathroom, but yeah, they're all got contraband behind them or something, and they're all locked. This is a Novik. This should be easy for anybody using the traditional system. This is a mod that lets me open up doors. So what have we got in here? Weapons case. Alright, there's no contraband in here. Alright, that's room 1. Room 2. We're in. What's in here? So what do we got? Aurora. That's the one we want. That's one of the components that we need. The sentient AI adapters. And there's only one of them, and we only do need one to make the armor set from Vasco. So we'll take it. After that, there's another chest with contraband in here. Locked. And what's this got in it? Organs, stolen artwork, Varun heretic writings. There's good prices on these that are like 15,000, etc. So yeah, but by now you should have enough money where you don't care. So anyways, but that's up to the individual. If you're into trafficking contraband and you're that kind of a person, it's up to you. It's up to you what you do. Alright, so like I said, the place is loaded with contraband. If you pick all this up, you got at least 30,000 close. And the problem is you won't be able to sell it all in the den in one go. You will need to sit down, wait, or sleep. Alright, so we're looking for the last piece of contraband. And it's not in here, it's actually in another part of the section. I think we've been down here. Alright, we're back where we started. And here are the last components we're looking for, the mech components. So we don't care about the Xeno warfare tech or the Varun writings. We're not going to pick it up. Like I said, if you like picking up contraband and running to the den, yep, all for you. So we're here for specific parts. So we'll just take the mech components. Yep, and now we finally found everything we need. We'll take this. Yeah, we're in pain. So we'll leave all the Aurora. There's lots of Aurora component. You can go and sell this at the den. Another master lock. Which had nothing inside it. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. What's the matter? What have we got that's killing us like that? What have we got? Frostbite, stable. Are we overcumbered? And changes since we're going to be going to sell everything. I think we were just overcumbered. So we got the mech components. Now it's very important, have a ship that you have an industrial workbench in. So come prepared, come organized, like make sure you have a ship, put in an industrial workbench or whatever, the weapons. But here we go. So I'll show you how all this works now.
All hands aboard were dead, and the sign points to Varun's zealot. The call has gone out to both Three-Star Collective and United Colonies Security.
So as you can see now, we can make the Vasco armor. Make one, because you only need one. He's the only guy that can use it, so there's no point in making 2, 3. Alright, we made it. Finally, we got it. Congratulations. So, when you get the mod and you install it, you go like, where the heck am I going to find those 2 components? Vulture's Roost is where you come. And you can get both components at the same time. So, now, what you can do is upgrade it. Where is it? Vasco's armor down here. So it lets you put all the basic so what it's and the ballistic. Yep. What else? Explosive shielding. Heavy shielding. So as you can see, he's got armor ratings 56 physical, 82 energy, and 66 EM. And what else is left? And what's this one?
Free of fools and completely self-reliant, the family returned to New Atlantis and filed a lawsuit.
Now, just some advice. If you do take Vasco with you, he's not going to be a stealth character, so might as well put the pocketed on him because, yeah, he's not going to be doing. But I don't have the. What do I need? Polytextile, which I don't have. I can buy some. Alright, but the thing is, you can put 3 legendaries on him. So, what have we got available? Nothing in this category. We'll give him the carry capacities, which was supposed to be, if I had mechanized, I'd put that on him, just for the carry capacity. What else we can, and the other one, alright, he's not going to be doing sneaking and going invisible. Now the thing is, because we got Vasco and he just sits at our ship, guards the exit to our ship, he doesn't really come into combat. So, and most probably the most popular enemy he'll face will be from aliens.
The credit goes to the hard-working men and women that keep the line, pushing ships hour after hour, said Ronho.
Not humans. Yep, so we'll give him that. So all we have to give him is the 45% mechanized carry capacity plus 40. But we haven't got it available. We don't have any legendaries to give him. So we have to find it, strip it off a spacesuit and give it to him. But yeah, that's good enough. Oops. One thing I should have done is just rename it. Oh, it's already renamed. Good. So now we have to just see Vasco and equip it to him. So this is how it works. Basically it works. It's like Vasco puts on a spacesuit. There is Vasco. That's the vanilla Vasco. You're not really changing anything. All you're doing is giving him an armor.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Yes, it is pleasant to see you. That's a voice changer. That's not the original Vasco voice. So let's trade you.
Allow me to assist you with carrying your items.
Your burdens. I thought you were going to say your burdens. So he's already got a minigun. And that's the best thing I could give him, a minigun. I'm going to give him a grenade to my inventory. So, throwables. Give him a grenade. Where is it? What shall we give him? Frag grenade. We got lots of those. Just one. That's all you need. Because he'll go ballistic if he's got a grenade. He'll be throwing it like it's going out of fashion. And then where's our armor? Where's the Vasco thing? There's the Vasco armor. So it's got a rating 56, 82. So it works like a spacesuit. The same way you put a spacesuit, it's got ratings. But this just applies to Vasco. And it'll make him change the way he looks. So, razor leaf, back to Vasco. Select all. Alright, equip the hand grenade. So that way he'll be throwing hand grenades all the time. And we'll equip the armor. That's the armor. You can't see any effect on me. There you go. And now Vasco's wearing the armor, and this is what it looks like.
I will see you at a later time.
So that's the new Vasco. That's what he looks like. And he's got armor rating now. He's stronger. Depending upon what legendaries you give him, he's going a little bit berserk at the moment. But yeah, that's how you get the mech, Vasco mech armor to work real fast. You go to Vulture's Roost, get all the stuff from there, and Vasco, you're embarrassing me. Alright, it's okay, Vasco. Have your fit. That's not because of the mod. by the way. That's because Bethesda. Alright, so that was that. Now we can get back to our...
This is United Colonies Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Be advised, you have been identified as a...
Hi. May I take some? Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future.
That's exactly what I mean. You forget you got it on you. Lucky you got a save to, you know, I was supposed to dump the stuff in the first place, but then you forget. Anyways, like I said, we're only human. Now we got rid of all the contraband. Now we can get on with it.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Yes, sir. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Setting down, everything in the green.
than I thought. Or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? It'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample. Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. Not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. And what's
What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Here! I'm over here! Oh god! Please don't let me die!
No! They're everywhere! All around! Nowhere is safe!
What is this, a new surprise? Let's look at it. It's not working. It's never going to work. They're going to turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Oh, God, help me!
As you can tell, the Terramorphs in this game are much more lethal. And bigger. But yeah. That took a while to take down, so...
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this. Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty, but terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how... Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but there's a place called the Sick... And... Here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Hey, Joker. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I was just about ready to quit, but now that you're here, I'm back in action. Hey. I've got a friend at my house at the moment, too, so... But good to see you, buddy. I was very lonely for a while there, playing by myself and with my friend. Well, my friend comes in and says hello. He's the best. But yeah, good to see you. I'm rebooting the game, don't worry. You almost caught me on the way out, and you just changed my mind. Alright. So, look at all that blood, fuck. Alright. How you been? Good to see you, thank you very much. Thank you. And thanks for subscribing. I subscribe to your channel too, so... we're equal. Okay. So, this is weird because I've never had somebody sitting behind me watching over my shoulder while I'm playing in real life, so... where are we? Return to... We're doing the Vanguard questline. But yeah, good to see you. Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample?
Well, I've got a good resume. I'm ex-Dragonborn. There you go, that gives it all away. Ex-Dragonborn. Skyrim, you know, the best. But, yep.
A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War and was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Okay, so it's about at this point in the game we've unlocked the Crimson. This is the Crimson Fleet quest line. So we've unlocked that. We can start that. If we go to the Vigilance, that's where we start the Crimson Fleet. And this is the Vanguard quest line. Plus, we've unlocked some of the best guns in the game for spaceships. So that's the reward we get. We get the Vanguard Obliterators, which are the best guns, particle weapon guns that you can have. I've got 6 of them on my ship, and they do wonders. So, and you unlock them right away as soon as you finish the first part of the quest line. So, I've got some skills here. Where are we going to put those? 2 points. Put them into gymnastics. Okay. Alright, so we have to go to Sidonia.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Pity. Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
So basically what's happened is Alright, we met Adrian. We killed the Terramorph. We got a sample of that Terramorph. She's examined it. Apparently her equipment is not to the highest standards. So she's asked us to bring it to an expert, which is Percival Walker. Now, we discover that Percival's in financial distress. He's got financial problems, and yep, that's where the story is so far. Been spending all his money on the poker machines.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him? Is that so? Well, Captain, then you should have no problem answering a few simple questions about the Vanguard, right? Like knowing, for example, what Supra et Ultra means. You remember? Your Vanguard motto? I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+? Yeah, sure you did. Sorry, can't help you. Stop. Even if I did know where he was, I'm not telling some stray I don't know from a... Maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the Trade Authority. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest of us devils, and... well, I'm always inclined to help a friend. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion. Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker? Hey, you. Maybe a bounty hunter?
security and the Three-Star Rangers surrounded the bank and thus began.
Scientifically speaking, terraforming is a more important advancement than space
Alright
travel.
guys, I'm gonna end this stream about here.
makes
I've been
sense.
playing for a fair bit.
Frankly,
So
what's the point
thanks
of graph
everybody. I
jumping
don't
to
know
new
if there's anybody in the chat. Let me check. See if there's anybody in the chat. Yeah, I think there's one person. So yeah, thank you very much, whoever you are, and yep, I'll continue another day. So as you can tell, I'm not the popular person that's got 100 people or 1,000 people in the chat. I barely get one. So yeah, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. I'm one of those lone streamers for some funny reason. I don't know why people don't like to come and watch me for. Anyways, yeah, that's just personal shit. Yeah. I think I do a good stream. Anyways, alright guys, thank you, and I really appreciate. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Ta ta ta. Ta ta.